Binatang na mating tu. Kaya rin mga itagan.
Federal Police ang bereta na iswa to officially welcome
different weather of this world. Kaya muli sa akin nagkalo na
ano po sa alita matatagal ba yung karami mga obisa?
to the landowning units.
Ito. Wala yung sa natin, pero sa mga nga bimbi. Yan po kayong meron ko. Kaya mga tamatata ka. Yung ano yung karami mga obisa. Ito din.
Natularan na Prime Minister na
Matat.
Invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, Nisambul Vinaka Namaste, and a very good morning to you all. I'm delighted to be here on this joyous occasion as we mark yet another significant development for the Fiji Police Force. I know the joy is being shared by everyone present here today, and most especially with members of the Nakasi community who will hear and read of this groundbreaking ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, our nation is transitioning through an unprecedented infrastructural development phase, and the work currently underway along the Nausori to Nakasi corridor is a classic example of government's commitment in improving the quality of life for all Fijians. Tandem to this growth is the favorable reputation of Nakasi as being a prime residential area where businesses are thriving and investor confidence is growing. As operators seek to capitalize on the population growth recorded here over the last few years. As any sound business plan would entail, you go where the demand is. And in Nakasi's case, there is an obvious increase in the demand for services provided by both government and the private sector. Government had foreseen Nakasi's potential and quickly shifted focus on improving service delivery of essential services to the growing populace, resulting in the Nakasi Health Center, which was opened late last year, and the new fire station close to where we are now. The Nakasi area of operation is projected to be very busy, not only for the Fiji Police Force, but for government services, considering the housing developments underway, the proposed shopping complexes that are also in the pipeline, and the announcement by the Honorable Attorney General of the revival of Waila City. I was in Seoul as well on Monday, and I also had discussions with the investors of Nakasi City, who will be here on the 23rd of this month to finalize the arrangements, and I know that the EIA is being undertaken right now, and awaiting the finalization of the EIA, hopefully we'll also see money pouring in for the start of the Nakasi City Development Project as well. So a lot is happening in this area. However, like all things in life, there are the positives and the negatives. The positives being the growth in population and the competitive business market as they strive to make their services more accessible to the public, while the negatives may be seen as the criminal elements who may explore every opportunity to advance their criminal aspirations. Ladies and gentlemen, with the development comes challenges which no society or government is immune to. The criminal landscape is continuously evolving, and if law enforcement is to effectively tackle emerging crime trends, they must stay relevant and be supported with necessary capabilities and infrastructure. The Fijian government's priority is the safety of all Fijians, irrespective of our differing yet unique links in society. The government has been committed in ensuring the Fiji Police Force is provided the necessary resources and funds to adequately serve all Fijians, so that we can all feel safe and secure within our homes and communities. I keep emphasizing that we need national security for economic security. while we appreciate the growth that has taken place in the last nine years, at the same time we also need to be concerned about our security. And therefore, we need to invest in national security so that economic security can be sustainable in the long term. And that is where the focus of government lies. And I thank the Commissioner. I see this as being proactive rather than reactive to the changes and developments that have taken place recently in Nakasi. We need to create the environment for more growth and investment, to bring confidence not only to the communities but to the private sector. And for us to attract investors and of course people to come and live here in this corridor, we have to create the environment, and that environment is national security, because we need national security for economic security, and at the same time we also need, as we grow, we need to invest into our security as well, and therefore we need economic security for national security as well, and that is important for a developing country like Fiji. The Fijian government, as I've assured you, is concerned and lists the safety of all Fijians as its priority. The announcement, as you have heard in the 2019-20 budget, focusing on strengthening law and order, therefore came as no surprise to many. That commitment is being reaffirmed again in today's groundbreaking ceremony of this 35 million new Nakasi police station. It was also reaffirmed in March this year at the 19 million groundbreaking ceremony for the new Nandi police station, and soon to come will be the third groundbreaking ceremony for the 2019 period, which will take place in the Western Division. Never before has so much been invested towards strengthening law enforcement to enable the Fiji police force to deliver professional services to all Fijians. Soon, a new look Nakasi police station will be constructed here to be able to meet the demands of those living within the Nakasi area of operation. And with the new comes renewed expectations on your service delivery. With more than 25,000 people living and working in the Nakasi and surrounding areas, police services must complement the flourishing economic environment by aligning its services to the needs of the Nakasi community. And this includes a few things: the right to feel safer in our homes and communities, as news of the 71 cases of burglaries, 22 cases of aggravated robberies, and 81 cases of theft was also recorded in the 2018 period, will not go down well with potential investors and those wanting to buy homes in this area. Additionally, the local community in Nakasi and possible investors need to know and see their police officers implementing strategies to ensure that cases like the 15 sexual offense cases recorded last year are not repeated again this year. Finally, is the need to know that your police officers within this Eastern Division and overall in Fiji are vigorously fighting the war on drugs, so that the Nausori Nakasi corridor is not known as the meth corridor. As the Honorable Prime Minister declared, Fiji has no place for drugs. I know the Commissioner of Police has aligned the Fiji police's focus accordingly on ridding our society of all forms of illicit drugs. And I do hope, and I'm being reliably informed, that this is being pursued aggressively within the Nakasi-Nausori corridor. While I acknowledge the overall reduction in crime cases recorded at the Nakasi police station for the last 3 years, the fact that Nakasi contributed 19% of the crime in the Eastern Division in 2018 should ring alarm bells if we are to maintain public confidence in the Nakasi police station's ability to keep the communities and businesses safe and secure. The construction of a new Nakasi police station should ensure the confidence of the Nakasi community. The construction plans also include a police barracks, as we understand that welfare plays a major role in ensuring you are able to effectively carry out your duties on a daily basis. It is great to note that the new Nakasi police station complements the Commissioner of Police's 5-year restructure plan. Considering the complexity of policing in maintaining security of our nation, having Nakasi tagged to a Tier 1 police station will give assurances to the people who call Nakasi home or conduct their businesses here that they have a police station and trained personnel that can effectively respond to their safety and security needs. Ladies and gentlemen, Nakasi is considered to be the thoroughfare between Suba and the 3 provinces of Rewa, Tailevu, and Naitasiri. With the Suba Nausori 4-lane highway near completion, Nakasi will be a hub of activity, drawing people from all walks of life. I am delighted to see religious leaders, members of the crime prevention committees, heads of schools, and members of the business community present here in numbers. I keep emphasizing the need for us to work together. Tackling crime and addressing security in Fiji needs a whole-of-nation approach. It's not only a whole-of-government approach. It has to be a whole-of-nation, whole-of-society approach. As responsible citizens, we need to take responsibility. And I thank you for your presence here this morning. Margaret J. Whitley, a management consultant, once said, and I quote, "There is no power for a change greater than a community discovering what it cares about." End of quote. You all represent the Nakasi community, and it is my sincere request that you help your police force create this safe environment that we all care to have by working with them through the setting up of more crime prevention committees. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fijian government, once again, let me assure you, in ensuring that no Fijian is left behind in its socio-economic policies and plans, understands that key to achieving this is security. The future is exciting for Nakasi area, and the government remains steadfast in its commitment in ensuring the Fiji police force receives the necessary support to deliver professional services expected of our nation's law enforcers for the sake of the current and many more generations to come. In conclusion, let me just wish all members of the police force who are playing in the Fair Brother Challenge tomorrow all the very best, and especially to Nandronga in defending the Fair Brother Sullivan Trophy. And thank you for your attention.
A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. This signifies the groundbreaking ceremony.